Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Yeah. Jones. Hey. Greg Deville was at it, man. Hey. If you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help. You wanna be a broker, you wanna be broke. You wanna be the joker, you wanna be the joker. You gotta bring more to the table than your hope, dreams, and wishing. I can feed you fish or I can take you out fishing. I can show you the vision, addition and division, mathematic equation. Make the money flip like an acrobatic, amazing. Greg Deville help you build the foundation. I'm saying, if you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help.
All right, Las Vegas, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever time you finding us on Hot 702.5. It's Greg Deville, and I want to welcome you to the Greg Deville Let's Talk Real Estate Show. I have in studio with me today the lovely, the beautiful Marquetta Deville in the house, in the building. Hello, honey, how you feel?
I'm feeling well. Thank you for asking.
Yes, all is well. We are excited. Listen, before we get started into the show, we have guests that will be coming on. What we want to talk about, and I want to go in real quick on the solar marketing. Listen, those of you who own a home, you need to look into this new product, this new line of solar. There is a battery pack with the solar now. Now, my wife and I, we installed solar on our home back in January. Now, when we did, they did not have this new, line with a battery pack and things like that. It is awesome to hear that now you can store the energy that is you're actually accumulating during the day, during the sun, that you can actually, watch this, battery pack your power. So that means in the evening time, when you are home and the sun isn't shining and you're not generating power, the battery pack, you're using that power. Now, that's an awesome new technology that has been given to the solar industry. But now it's so new that those of us who already have solar, existing solar clients, we don't have a way to have it on our homes yet. However, we expect they will be creating, some way to retrofit the system to an existing system. But as it is right now, if you're interested or been considering, you've been thinking about solar because of the high cost of energy. And by the way, FYI, they're expecting a new increase before the end of year on solar energy. So keep in mind, having a battery pack, your payment is equal, your payment is balanced. It is going to be for the next 25, 40 years, however long you own that home, this solar system will generate power with a battery pack. Now, keep in mind, there's no upfront costs. I know many of you want to know, especially us brothers, well, how much is it? Well, it's based on the size of your home, not even the size, but more so the usage of your home. So if you're using X amount of power, understand that determines how many panels you'll need. For example, so we have a 3,000 square foot home. So we needed 36 panels. But I'm thinking about putting in a pool and buying a Tesla. So I wanted capacity. So we installed 39 panels to help maintain when I do get the Tesla, when I do install the pool, we'll have enough. Many of you are still getting a bill because you didn't put enough panels on your roof. You may have bought it years ago before the technology has come on. And so now you want to make sure that you have 105% of capacity on your existing solar panels. So if not, you need to contact your solar company and talk about adding additional panels to accommodate the power usage. Maybe you bought a Tesla, but when you install the solar, you only had enough power to accommodate where you were. But now things have changed. So you need to upgrade your panels. Okay, it's doable. It's actually doable. So again, if you're thinking about it, again, there's no upfront cost. Right? It increases the value of your home to have solar. Now, don't listen to people who say, well, putting solar, you can't sell your house. Listen, that's not true. I'm a real estate broker. I've been in real estate over 18 years in sales. We sell them all the time. Now, the person will have to qualify to take over the payments of where you are. Now, people can qualify. They qualify to buy a home. Many cases, they qualify to take over your solar. It's funny that people say don't do it, but they don't have it. Or don't do it because of what they heard. Listen, talk to the professionals. Talk to those that are in business, those that do this for a living, like myself. 702-349-0162. No upfront costs. You get a 25-year warranty. You can do an extended warranty. You can purchase it. You can lease it. The advantage to the purchase is if you're filing taxes is that you can, watch this, if you're filing taxes, you can get up to $15,000 tax incentive. Meaning if the unit is $35,000 and you take 15 off, well, you just stuck paying the $20,000. So if my math serves me correctly, right? Now, that's good news. Or you can take that $15,000 and apply it somewhere else and stay at your $35,000 purchase of your panels. So it's up to you. It's a tax incentive break that you get to use, right? So keep in mind, it's a fixed monthly payment. Did I say that? Did I say that right? Fixed monthly payment, meaning for the next, until you pay it off, whether you're on a 30-year, 20-year, whichever, you're on a fixed plan. It's like your mortgage payment when you purchase a home. You're fixed. You're solid. You're done. No more. Like NV Energy, the guesswork is there, right? You don't know where, how much next month's going to be. Now, we're just coming out of the summer. Great aspect to this whole thing is the power bill's going down. But if you were on solar like myself and my family, we can use all the power we want. And the sun is generating that power, so we don't have to worry about the NV Energy rate increase. The rate hikes that are expected even again before the end of year. So again, if you've been thinking about it, you want a free estimate, no upfront cost. There is no cost to have solar installed on your home. Every home is different, even with the square footage. It's about usage. We need to see your kilowatt average to determine how many panels to accommodate your usage of power so that the peak of the day, you can store the system, you can store the energy into the battery pack. This is new technology. You want to get on it because it's awesome. And I can't yet, but I'm expected to be able to. So again, we have, again, our lovely, the beautiful Queen, Marquetta Deville in studio. And we also want to join in with us on the air today, Tiffany. I understand Tiffany's also on today. I'm going to let Marquetta welcome our guest this afternoon. We're talking about the Veterans Appreciation upcoming. Is that right, honey?
Yes. So November is known to celebrate our veterans, those who have served our country. And Veterans Day is very near and dear to my heart because my grandfather was a veteran. He served our country in the Korean War. So anytime we get an opportunity to give back to our veterans, why not take that opportunity?
Yes.
So November 11th is actually Veterans Day, but it is being observed on November 10th this year. And I am so excited. I reached out to a few ladies and I said, hey, Deville Realty is interested in giving back to our veterans. Would you guys be interested in taking part in this event? And immediately I got a yes. from each of these ladies. And one of them won't be on with us tonight, but she herself, April Noble, is a veteran herself, and she also does home loans where she specializes in veteran home loans. So I'm excited to have April. And then we also have Miss Tiffany Washington joining us tonight. Tiffany works for Medicare, and one day I was running into Walgreens and we began to talk, and she said, well, you know, there's programs out here that assist veterans and they can get money back on Medicare. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having this event and you should be part of it. And she said, absolutely. So Tiffany, thank you for your yes. And then there's Marilyn Hutchinson. And please forgive me, I forget the name of her company, but we will not forget what her company does for veterans. Her company actually walks veterans through the process of getting their disability increase. So if you are 50% and you're looking to go 70, 80, 90, 100%, you need to be in the building on November 10th, because she will be there and she will be talking to you about how to increase your veteran disability income that you get every month. So I'm super excited. And then, of course, you know, none other than Deville Realty Group. We are the host of this event. And like I said, my family has served this country, and I know the sacrifice that is made being in the military. And also my husband, his uncle served the military, so his family has a history of giving back to our country also. So at Deville Realty Group, that's what we're all about. And this month, we are celebrating our veterans as much as we can, starting with our Veterans Appreciation Day, November 10th at Deville Realty Group. So we would like to go ahead and bring these lovely ladies into the studio with us tonight. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are you guys?
I can't hear you, friend.
There she is.
You can't hear me?
All right. Marilyn's
Can you hear me
on.
now?
Nope. Hey, Marilyn. How are you? Yep, we can hear you now, Miss Tiffany.
Okay, good.
How are you,
Good.
Miss Marilyn?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So I forgot the name of your company. So if you can tell our audience today the name of your company.
Veteran Benefits Guide.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, there you go.
I won't forget that again.
You're guiding veterans.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. So your mic's down a little bit. I don't know if my engineer can bring it up, but we appreciate what you all do and what you all help servicing our veterans. We appreciate, and those of you that are listening that are veterans, we want to appreciate you. Thank you for your service. And so, as my wife mentioned, at Deville Realty Group LLC, we want to give back to our veterans and acknowledge what you've done and what you're doing and how we can help advance your life. So, honey, where you want to start on this platform today?
Well, let's start with Miss Tiffany, because, well, we won't give them all the tea, Tiffany. Just intrigue the veterans to come in on November 10th. I didn't mention that we will have light refreshments throughout the day, but also your company, well, you work for Medicare, and you guys do something special for veterans that you mentioned when we ran into one another at Walgreens.
Yes.
Here I go shopping on my lunch break, right?
It was a good
Yes.
shop. That was a good shop. Some of the other
That
stuff
was a
I don't know,
great
but
shop.
that was a good shop. Good shop.
Absolutely.
So you wanted to share with our Las Vegas veterans about what Medicare has to offer them. So if you can just give us a few nuggets on what you will be bringing to the Deville Realty Veteran Appreciation Day, that would be awesome.
Okay. Well, for starters, most people are 65 years old when they're eligible for Medicare. A lot of veterans, they only apply for Part A because Part A has no premium, there's no cost for it. But with Part A, they can only go to the VA for their treatment. I help people walk through the process of enrolling in Part B, which that gives them access to see doctors outside of the VA. So if they want to see doctors, get a second opinion or maybe just go to a civilian doctor, they have access to do that.
Okay.
Also, people have Part A and B, and they're still going to the VA only, and they're paying the full premium price for Medicare. There's plans that they're eligible for right now that pays 90% of that premium for them, and it does not affect their VA access or any of their doctors or prescriptions at all.
Wow.
And most people just don't know that. So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
job is to get out there, educate them, let them know if you have Part A, I can save you money. I can get you dental, vision, hearing benefits at no cost to you.
Okay. Okay.
Or I can give you money back on your plan so that you're saving 90% of that monthly premium every single month.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I almost, the mic was down a little bit. I almost want you to go back, play the, rewind that, because that was powerful, good stuff. I mean, she said a lot. You offer a lot through what you're doing. So,
Yes.
wow. So, give me a little bit of that again. Wait a minute, back up.
Okay.
You said you can. I'm sorry, Marilyn. We coming to you because you have some good product as well.
Yes.
But wait a minute. Somebody said, wait a minute. Did I hear that right? Reiterate a couple of those.
Tell the difference between Part A and Part B again. I think that's where he's stuck at.
And not just
I'll
me.
go-
There's some listeners like, wait a minute, slow down. Play that back.
Okay, I'll slow
Yeah.
it down. And I have to be mindful of that because it's
Yeah.
so normal for me. I kind of
Right,
speed
right.
through it, but
Okay.
it is foreign to most people. So I'll
Yeah.
tell you, Part A is what you're
Uh-huh.
entitled to when you turn 65.
Okay,
There's
got that.
no premium for Part A. So most people choose Part A because they don't have to pay for it.
Right,
Okay.
but I have to be
Now-
65 to use that, though, right?
You have to be 65
Okay.
or
Okay.
you have to have been on documented disability for more than 24 months, and you can
I
get
could be
it.
any age for that part?
Any age, but you have to be on documented disability
Documented
for more
disability.
than 24 months. So
More than 2
SSDI.
years. SSDI for more than 2 years in order to
At any
qualify for
age.
in order to qualify what normally would be at 65 years old.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
All right, give me
Now-
plan B.
Okay, now Part B gives
Uh-huh.
you access to see doctors all over
Okay.
the U.S. Okay, if you only have A, you have to go to the VA. But if you have Part A and Part B,
Okay.
then you can see any doctor in the U.S. So
whoever
I
will see me.
personally,
Okay.
exactly,
Okay.
95% of the doctors here take Medicare. Probably 99% of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I personally will walk them through the process of enrolling in Part B,
Okay.
and then they can choose: do they want to get the money back? Do they want extra benefits? Like sometimes they need dentures or glasses or hearing aids, anything they need. They're entitled to those things at no additional
Okay.
cost to them.
Wow.
So
wow.
that's
Now,
what I do.
And then you said, that you guys actually pay a certain percentage for that premium for them. What was that percentage?
So I'll give you an example. Medicare right now is $164.90 a month. A lot of veterans are paying that $165 a month, and they're only going to the VA. There's programs that can give them back up to $164 a month. There's also programs that give you back $125 a month toward that premium. So you're not losing anything at all. You're just enrolling in a plan that gives you that money back every single month.
Okay. I don't know that Deville Realty is going to be able to accommodate, because we're gonna run this. We're going to need to. I'm going to call my friend over at West Las Vegas. We're going to get the conference room because we're going to need room for this. This is powerful. Yeah, this is and it's a one day, all day event, Marquetta.
It's 10 to 4.
10 to 4.
So we're going to be making appointments.
You're doing an appointment. But
Yes.
but it's a one day event.
Yes.
Okay.
We've decided that we're the dream team for veterans now.
Right. And we're going to run this thing, man. This is awesome. Wow. You know how many people are saying, wow? I'm not even a veteran and I'm wowed.
Yes.
It's good.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. And then we're going to have someone in there that talks about getting veterans into home ownership. Do you realize?
Yes, she's not on tonight.
Do you realize many veterans don't realize that they could use their benefits again, although they've used it in the past? I was talking to a gentleman this week, and he didn't know he could use his benefits again. He thought because he sold the home or he lost it, whatever happened, it was under a VA. VA is not a lender. VA is a backer of a loan. Mm-hmm. They don't know. They sitting here paying this rent, don't know they could buy a home without any money down. They used to say $1 down, and so they're not aware. So we're gonna take this November month, and we're gonna Yeah, so
Educate.
okay, Dream Team. All right, veteran Dream Team. Come on with it. Go ahead.
Come on, Marilyn. Let us know what you
Now
do
tell me
over
what
at
you got.
Veterans
And
Benefit Guys.
slow it down. Slow it down.
Well, I'm a case manager. What we do is assist veterans with obtaining VA disability benefits.
Okay.
A lot of times our veterans submit claims and don't really realize what all they need to make their claim have more leverage. So
Okay.
we assist them with, pretty much walking through the process, making sure that the documentation that they provide is going to be sufficient enough to give their claim evidence and give them leverage to show that the conditions they are still dealing with are service connected.
Okay.
Nice.
That's. I meet people who they're hoping to get 100%. And when they do, they are ecstatic about having gotten the 100%, because there are many that are living beneath their privileges with not having it, and are in deserving or in dire need of it. I think this will be a great platform, being that it is a Veterans Month, Veterans Appreciation, November 10th. We're talking Deville Realty Group as of right now, but I think we're gonna, honey. I think I'm gonna need to call China and get the conference hall there at the West Las Vegas Library. You know,
Next
we get
time.
You don't want to do it this month?
We already printed the flyers, but we can run it more than once month.
Okay, but when they call the register, we can give them the new location, because they have to call the register, right?
Yes.
Okay, well we'll work it out. We'll work it out. But again, Marilyn. So for somebody just tuning in, I'm calling you to run it back, bring it back. Tell me that again, because I'm a slow learner.
All right.
I just look smart. I'm a slow learner. Yeah.
So we assist veterans with obtaining VA disability benefits specific to VA disability benefits. If you are already service connected, we can assist you with increasing your rating to maximize it to get you to that 100%. And if you haven't or previously filed and did not get any service connection, we can assist with helping you get those conditions service connected and walk you through the process to let you know what you need to make your claim submit your claim with more leverage.
Now, do I have to pay for this?
It is, but our fee is not due until the end of the claim process, based off of the condition, based off of the rating that you receive at the end. So if we get you from 0 to 100%, then you would only have to pay the flat fee related to that 100%, and we have discounts as well.
The flat fee. Are you able to disclose the flat fee on air?
There's no specific fee as far as, because it's based off of what you receive at the end of the claim process. So somebody can start at 10 and end with 70. Somebody can start at 0. I've had vets who I've assisted go from never being service connected to 100%. And then there's a difference between 100% and 100% permanent and total. Permanent total is when the VA will not come for you anymore.
So they come for you anymore. I want to talk about that, because you're telling me I could be 100%, they could still come for me. Explain what that really means.
So if the VA feels like you may be getting better from conditions that you service connected for, they could follow up with you to see, to have you submit another claim to determine if it has gotten better.
So that's why certain people don't let those canes go. They keep them right. Man, he wouldn't take that brace off. I said, man, it's been like a year. He's still wearing the brace. Like, I gotta keep my benefits, bro. So I'm just kidding, but I've seen it. I don't know. But I was just wondering this. Go ahead.
And to piggyback off of that too, for those who are going after increase, who are already service connected and want to maximize their current rating, we have our own providers in our network that they could see. And if you are a new claim and previously filed or have never filed, we assist you with prepping you for those exams when that time comes up.
To help you
don't go in blindsided.
Right. Give me a little wisdom on how to talk. Got you. Very, very important. You all that are listening to the Greg Deville Let's Talk Real Estate Show, we're talking veterans resources today. We want to help throughout the month of November. My wife came up with this idea in a back room somewhere. And she said, honey, we should take this month and do something with veterans. She got together with these two ladies. It's actually three. It's actually three, right? One didn't make it today. But the third one is going to talk about the real estate and how those that are veterans are not taking advantage of. Because remember, it's and by the way, let's give a shout out to Marilyn. Hutchinson, who is also a realtor at Deville Realty Group.
Yes.
She's also a realtor, so we'll put that out there. So she's working with veterans. And again, much as we appreciate veterans, we appreciate what you all are doing for veterans. Has any of you served in the military at all? No.
Just
My
April.
ex-husband.
Your ex-husband did. Okay.
Yeah,
but the
my
fact that you have
time.
what's that, Marilyn?
My time, I'm a military family, so.
Oh, your family has. Okay. But it's just as important that they've served, but those of you that are working closely to assist those that did serve, it is so valuable that you all have a heart to go back. Because I see so many military on Owens and Main Street who are veterans who've just lost courage because they say they go down to the VA or they've been turned down, and they're getting a check, but they don't get enough to pay rent. They don't, many of them have addictions and are dealing with many, mental issues.
Exactly.
And we want to appreciate you all for what you're bringing and assisting in. That's just as valuable, right?
Right.
To be able to get those benefits to somebody who otherwise,
Wouldn't have gotten them.
Yeah, and so that's valuable. I think we've given a good pieces of nugget.
Well, we want to tie in really quick. So, as I mentioned before, veterans are very near and dear to my heart. Many of my family members, Greg's family members, have served in the military, and it's sad to see how many veterans have resources that they're not utilizing, and 9 times out of 10 they're not utilizing these resources because they don't know about the resources. So when it wasn't about just, our heart is to help build generational wealth at Deville Realty Group. So any way that we can pour into our community, that is our goal. Giving back to our community. We're the community real estate company. And so this month we have a focus on veterans, and veterans, like Greg mentioned earlier, you have benefits to buy a home also. That's the least that you deserve. And so if you had more resources, if you had someone like Tiffany, because you're 65 and now, or you're fully considered disabled, you could get your benefits for $50 a month versus $165 a month. Or you have someone like, or you could put Marilyn and Tiffany together, and now you have gone from 10% disability to your 100% disability. That puts you on the road of creating generational wealth. Our motto at Deville Realty Group is creating generational wealth. So that's why we are reaching out to the veterans today. If you know a veteran in Las Vegas, if you yourself are a veteran, don't sleep on this event. This is a powerhouse event. And maybe it is just one time, it's our first time, but the information and the knowledge and the resources that will be in the building on November 10th, you need to be there. Your loved ones need to be there. We're helping you. If you have not used your DD-214 and you don't know how to get it, guess what? We'll be able to assist you in getting your DD-214 and utilizing it toward home ownership. You're giving the money away that you make monthly. Maybe it is from your disability, or you may be a current active military person right now, and you need some of these resources. This is your time to come out to Deville Realty Group. Get those resources. Anyone who is associated with any type of veteran program, and you guys feel like you can bring something extra to the table for our veterans, the doors are open. You can give us a call at 702-787-7559. And Greg, one of the things I love about helping veterans get into home ownership, there's a lot of stipulation when it comes to other types of home loans, but the veterans have a lot more leeway. Like the credit guidelines are less. The not the income, but if you're single, or if you just want to start in home ownership, you don't have to deal with if certain homes are eligible. And then some of the fees that are paid in the loan process are different for veterans. So you basically have an open door to start creating generational wealth. So I'm super excited about November 10th and what we bring to our veterans, and getting them not only the resources that they may need, but also getting them into home ownership. So absolutely, I'm super excited. Thank you for your support in this event. We have a powerhouse of ladies coming to bring a resource, and if you just want to stop by and meet the broker and somehow end up buying the house, hey, come on out.
It's not going to be somehow. It's happening. It's going down. You know, because
if you shake Greg's hand, you buying the house. I'm just letting you know right now. That's how it works. If you walk in the door, get your bagel first so you don't feel some type of way. Get a bagel, grab a donut, cup of orange juice. But once you meet Greg, you buying the house.
Yeah,
you buying the house. Period. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Well, I just closed. And big shout out to Anthony Henderson today. Gave him keys. He's a veteran, and he bought his home. So when people call me from all my different radio programs and my social media platforms, and go to Greg Deville on YouTube. I've got my own channel there too. So this guy called me back in March of 2019, and we finally were able to connect and get him a house.
Nice.
Again, we don't want to sleep on our veterans. Now, sometimes procrastination gets in the middle, or just life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Life is lifing, man. You know, what's new today? Thank you, Lord, for waking me up, but bless me through this day, because it's got its own agenda. I'm just here. You know, so we lifing. But again, for what you all are doing, we want to appreciate you. We want to thank you. Thank you guys for meeting up with Marquetta and you guys brainstorming and bringing the ideas to the table and just putting me on the flyer. I noticed I'm on the flyer. Wow. Okay. So, you know, I'm like, it's the ladies doing this, but we need the broker. And I said, okay. They showed me the flyer. I was like, well, why I got to be on the flyer? But I understand we're going to make up that team. The ladies, the dream team, and the brokers. The dream team and the broker. That's the way it looks like it's going to be. But again, I know you all are busy. I know you have work to do. You have families. So we wanted to do this show so that we can talk about the November 10th event. Now, is the whole month on my shows, I'm going to make November a Veterans Month. I don't know if they celebrate the whole month, but the month of November, I'm going to just turn that into Veterans Month.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think we're just going to turn that. So you all expect to get phone calls for other talk shows that I have that will come on other platforms so that we can get this word out about that day. But we want the phones to continue to ring even after that day. Is that right? Yes. Now, you guys will be giving us contact there, how they can reach out to you for the different services you provide. And we'll do all that later on. But right now, we just want to get the buzz out.
We already got the next event in the works. Yes.
In the works?
We got a pop-up coming.
I told you it's the dream team and the broker. The dream team and the broker. They tell me where I got to be, and there you are. I'll be there. So we definitely support. We thank you all so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
In parting, we don't want to hold you because we know you got to get back to work. Thank you again, Marquetta. I'm gonna let you close out whatever you have as final remarks.
Can I add something?
Yes,
absolutely.
I also wanted to mention that we assist veterans or those who are in active duty getting ready to discharge within 180 to 90 days from their discharge. We can assist with those claims as well.
Okay, so Marilyn, I need you to write those bullet points down so we don't leave anything. Is there anything we leaving off right now?
I know.
Okay, make me some bullet points because I have bullet points on my solo marketing. I got bullet points, so I make sure because I hate the show to go off. Say, man, I meant to say.
Okay. Well, I might get in trouble when I do this, you guys, but
all right.
There's next Thursday also before our event that we can come back.
It'll work.
With those, dang, I should have said.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's
highlights.
So we'll do it again. I have a show next Friday as well.
There they go. Oh, there she is.
Yes.
Okay. Are you able, Marilyn, if someone has already filed or have made a plea for that 100%, say they've already enrolled for that program, right? And they're just waiting for approval, and they come. Are you able to expedite their enrollment?
I can't really expedite. There is certain
Okay,
documentation
okay.
that we need in order
Okay.
to proceed to make sure we have everything to give that claim the leverage it deserves.
Okay, but now I've already gone to the VA, filed for my 100%, right? So, and now I'm coming to you, but I've already put in a request with the VA for the 100%.
So unfortunately, if you already have an active claim with the VA,
Okay.
we wouldn't be able to do anything.
Okay.
Just because at that point it's in the VA's hands.
Okay, got you. So you're a third-party servicer?
Yes.
Okay, got you. Now, there you go. We got to make that bullet point too.
Okay.
Third-party servicer. So they'll know you're not connected direct. You are a third party who put in for your 100%. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're not directly connected to the VA.
Yes.
And we're not a law firm. We assist and give that guidance to
There you go.
help use their claim
Gotcha.
to
Gotcha.
get them those benefits they deserve in that claim.
Okay. So Tiffany, would you please have your bullet points for what you just mentioned? We would have
Yes.
forgotten had you not remembered. So
Yes.
write your bullet points, because I don't want us to leave off anything.
Okay.
I want you all for
Free
what
is the
work
best
you do.
thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that was
They always
nice.
ask. I
That
can't
free
forget that.
99, free 99. Man, look, it's better than 99 cents. Free 99, absolutely. So definitely. So again, thank you guys. Ladies, that's awesome.
Thank
Go
you
ahead,
for
Marquetta.
having us.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, ladies. And we will connect. Again, we have our Veterans Appreciation Day happening with the Deville Realty Group November 10th at 10 a.m. To register for the event, you can text the word appreciation to 702-787-7559. Someone will get back with you and get you registered for the event. Again, I thank the ladies for just pouring out their time with us on November 10th. We will be there from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. providing veteran resources. There will be light refreshments served throughout the day, but most importantly, you will get knowledge that may change your life that day.
Yes.
Typically, we do like a credit symposium in December, and the tears that we see sometimes when people are just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I just had to pay a $50 cable bill and I can purchase a home. So a lot of times the reason that we're not starting to build the generational wealth that we need to build so that we can leave a lasting legacy is a lack of knowledge. So we don't want any of our veterans to be down on Owens under a tent when there's resources out there that can help you. Make sure you guys are in the house November 10th. Deville Realty Group. Yes, our Northwest location, 3275 West Ann Road, Suite 100. We will have Medicare, Veteran Resource Guide, I forget April,
lender,
the VA lender, and none other than Deville Realty Group, giving you guys resources to all of our veterans and active duty military. So don't think because you're still serving this won't benefit you, because it definitely will.
Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies.
Ladies. All right, have a great have a great day, and we look forward to speaking to you all again soon.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank
good day.
you.
Bye now. All right, Las Vegas. So there you are. You heard it first. Deville Realty Group's going out. We want to assist veterans. Again, we appreciate your service. And those, again, that are active duty servicemen and women, we want to make sure that you understand. We appreciate you. There are services available. And many of you are getting a housing allowance. Can you $2,200 a month housing allowance, pay the mortgage instead of paying the rent? Well, they pay the rent, but here's the advantage to that is you use that housing allowance to pay the mortgage, because they don't care as long as you got somewhere to stay while you're in active duty. and you're paying it on a mortgage. I had a gentleman do this. He bought a home, no money down. The housing allowed, he was here for 5 years. In 5 years, he built $65,000 in equity. In 5 years. The market was softer back then. This is back in, I want to say '09. But he sold the home. He walked away with $65,000, and he didn't pay it. It was through the housing allowance, because he thought, if I use the housing allowance and gain equity, when he was deployed, he went to Texas with $65,000 in his pocket, bought another home with no money down. So you're creating wealth through equity. This is what Deville Realty's slogan is about. This is what we're about. We appreciate you. We look forward to talking to you in person November 10th, 10 to 6 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Listen, register. Get with us. We want to talk with you about the benefits that are available. Again, that contact information is 702-787-7559. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you real soon. If you have any other questions, feel free to text or call 702-787-7559. Until I talk to you next week at the same time, may God's best be yours. Take care.
Jones, hey, Greg Deville was at it, man. Hey, if you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help. You wanna be a broker, you wanna be broke. You wanna be the joker, you wanna be the joker. You gotta bring more to the table than your hope, dreams and wishing. I can feed you fish or I can take you out fishing. I can show you the vision, addition and division, mathematic equation. Make the money flip like an acrobatic, amazing. Greg Deville help you build the foundation. I'm saying, if you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help.